Manners are everything. Like, manners will get you further in life than anywhere, and it's like a universal language. Do you want a simple tactic that will increase your abundance in your business, will attract more clients? It's so simple and you can implement it right now, today. Putting chemicals on people's skin, like, you have authority, you have so much training, you know what the ingredients that go into all these products. You're going to turn around and sell, and they see you as this, like, if you've been rude to the postman outside, or short or snappy with him, or snappy with another client, and then you switch and you're all friendly with the client because you're like, oh god, I have to turn this on now to get a sale. So I was getting my hair done recently, and I was one of the last clients in the salon, and my actual stylist was like very professional. She was so good, but the other girls, like, whether they were work experienced or younger girls, they were chit-chatting in the corner basically, but then they start giggling and like gossip, and like, that doesn't bother me. I know what it's like in a salon, that like friendship you build with your colleagues, and you're in such a like intense environment, and some days can get so busy, like it's in a salon, it's that mental energy of being on your toes, and then also the physical aspect of walking around, cleaning, standing all day, doing the treatments. So I just found, I understand that you want to chat, but then me as a client, it was so awkward. It's like you hear the conversation and it's just not professional, and they're all gathering in one corner, and it's just like whispering and gossiping and then giggling. It's just not that professional. So here's something simple, like always make your staff aware, like keep that talk to the staff room, keep that talk to break time, keep that talk to after work. Like, make sure you do staff nights out, that people can have that outlet. But definitely train your reception staff on manners. Manners are everything. Like, manners will get you further in life than anywhere, and it's like a universal language. So I used to work in a really upper class area, and it's a whole different ethos, how people treat each other and talk to each other, and the one common denominator was the one thing that instantly broke down any barriers and built trust and rapport was just being like your natural nature, just polite, calm, not necessarily bubbly or chatty, but really just overly cautious of your manners. It takes effort, it does, if it doesn't come natural to you, but being aware of it is fantastic. Like, it's such a good tool to have in your tool belt. So you could work in any clinic, in a 5-star hotel setting, and especially when you're working with international clients, it's like a whole like international language basically. Body language, it's your posture, simple things like standing up when somebody arrives at reception. The amount of time the receptionist stays sitting, or she's on the phone, simple things like that. Or phone training. Nowadays everybody's email and text, and they don't want to talk on the phone, and it can be really awkward. So don't assume if you hire a receptionist or hire like staff and you have to get them to answer the phone when clients book appointments, that they're confident in doing that. Not everybody is. So you really need to put in the effort in phone training and have like a script. But simple things like answering the phone within 2-3 rings, always asking somebody to hold if you're with another client, manners like greeting somebody properly, stand up from behind the desk when a client enters. Simple things, it just sets the tone. It just it's like this subconscious thing that the client automatically respects your clinic more. It's not too friendly. There's that little bit of professionalism that the client feels enough at ease to be like open and warm. Like, it shouldn't be like, it should feel a little bit like you're going to get a treatment off your best friend, but it shouldn't be that casual. There's like a grey area as such, because that's what I found. Like, when I go for treatments myself, it's like the therapist, if they're chatty and warm and friendly but also professional, it's just I don't overhear them chat to the other staff. I don't want to hear them chat in their own language amongst themselves. Like, focus on the treatment or silence. Like, if you don't know what to say and you don't want to just blabbermouth and chat, the best thing is just to keep quiet, and there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of like myself, sometimes I go for treatments, I have to close my eyes. I'm so tired from just day-to-day work and day-to-day like minding the kids, that you want silence. Silence can be nice. Like, you have to gauge your client to kind of read them, and then always basic manners, like don't mention certain topics, religion, politics. Always keep the conversation more neutral. Keep it about the treatments. If anything, talk about the latest treatment you have, special offers you have. They can kind of expect that. or how they got on with their last treatment, or what they think of the product that you're applying or the treatment you're doing. So you should never be stuck for conversation. You should never be talking about the weather. That used to always get to me. It's like an icebreaker. Oh, the weather is lovely outside. Like, people would notice it, but it's not relevant. Try keep the conversation gently guided back to what's on hand. So yeah, manners. Another thing I got taught before, I worked in a jewellery shop, and simple things like that there's a manner that when somebody hands you their credit card or debit card to pay, that you treat it as if it's cash. Don't grab it out of their hand and push it into the machine yourself. Treat it as if they're handing you cash, and you wouldn't just grab that cash off them. You wouldn't just pull that cash and put it in the like, do you know? Or simple tricks like always even protect yourself, like as somebody who's handling cash and handling money, is like always count or announce what the person's giving you, because sometimes two notes could be stuck together, or so always like rub the cash, or like just common sense, like announce, oh, you're giving me a 50 note, oh, you're giving me a 20 euro. Do you know, if they're due change, that they're not thinking, they can't just come back and say, oh no, I actually gave you this, I actually gave you that, and expect more change. And it's polite, it's like you're noticing that. So yeah, when you're taking the credit card, handle it as if it was cash. Always say thank you for the payment, don't just assume. You know, always let people try their card again, and like the simple things, the way you like to be treated when you go to like a restaurant or a cafe. You want the waiter to be polite, not be rushing you, especially when they're taking payment. Like allowing people to, you know, take their time a little bit with that stuff. Processing payment, and saying thank you for the service. Thank you for coming today. It was great to see you. Manners like that. Acknowledging them. If you can, their name is always the best. If you can't pronounce it, or asking how you pronounce it. It's just mannerly. People love to hear their own name. It makes the treatment very professional and personal. I know it's hard because you have so many. You can have, like, in busy salons, like several clients back to back here. There's no way you're going to remember. And then sometimes, like, manners as in guiding somebody to the seat, not just saying sit there, or like assume it's always the client's first ever time to get, because it could be the first time they're getting a treatment in your clinic. So treat them as if it's the first time they're ever getting that treatment done. So don't assume they know where to sit. Don't assume they know how to place their arm or their hand or their foot or their leg. You know, you need to guide them. I think that's basic manners. Please sit here. All this are simple, free things to add to your service that make it astonishing and make it 5-star. There's a reason 5-star salons can charge that amount of money. It's not always just the brand name or the location or the hotel name. It's the salon. If you're in an upper class area, people expect an elevation sense of service. But even if you're in a more standard type of area, you can apply this and stand out. These simple things. So check out my other video I have all about get the clients in the door, which is all about literally your reception area, your walkway, your entrance. Simple free tactics to elevate your salon, your clinic, and get more income and feel really like justified in your prices, and charge good solid prices with a good profit margin, because you have to cover your training costs as well. You have to cover your knowledge and expertise. Yes, the client's paying for that hour, but they're also paying for having a professional service instead of having the service done by their friend around the corner in their back garden shed. You know, there's a difference. So this video, yeah, is in mind with salon or clinic setting in mind. So yeah, manage your staff around the reception area. It's so intimidating coming in as a client. Even me, as a former therapist, coming into a salon and there's 4 or 5 girls standing around reception lurking, or guys, it's like, it's really intimidating. I want to just meet the receptionist. Like, that simple little things like that. Or if you're in a spa and the therapists are slamming the doors closed, like, it's your workplace, but don't forget that this is the client's treatment. That, like, noise is a big issue. Like, they're coming to either relax or they're coming for their treatment. You know, and simple things like what you get taught in beauty school, like your personal hygiene, your breath, especially if you're working, like, say you're doing eyelashes, always have mints on hand, or bring your toothbrush, like basic kind of personal hygiene yourself. And then yeah, basic manners. Just really become aware of etiquette and manners, and body posture, and acknowledging the person when they come in. even how you treat like the delivery man or the postman. Like if somebody's sitting up in the waiting area at reception waiting on their treatment, and then there's a delivery man, like they observe all that. That all has a subconscious influence on the treatment as well. So how are you going to turn around and sell and they see you as this like, you know, if you've been rude to the postman outside, or short or snappy with him, or snappy with another client, and then you switch and you're all friendly with the client because you're like, oh god, I have to turn this on now to get a sale. It's disgenuine. It's not authentic at all, and people can see right through that. Nowadays we're all about authenticity, so just become aware of basic manners and etiquette, your please and thank yous, and acknowledging their name and speaking calmly and clearly, and always less is more. So talk less, don't make it so personal, don't make it about the weather, always make it about the treatment, and you'll do great. And just practice this now, your manners, and see the effect on your salon. Even if it's a long-term client, if you're suddenly start treating them like, you know, royalty, not fake manners and not over the top, a very subtle change, just becoming a little bit more aware of your body posture, your body language, your tone of your voice, like something as simple as in a sale, like will you be taking these products home? Thank you for your service. Oh, thank you for that today. Calm, neutral tone, and always have your inflection downward. So what do I mean by that? Like, would you like to take these products home with you today? Is like upward inflection. But be calm, confident. Would you like to take these products home with you today? You see this slight change in tone. So yeah, and then when they do take it, yes, that's thank you for your service today. Thank you for coming in today. It was great to see you today. Please, can I have you know, these kind of things. Please follow me this way into the treatment room. You know, simple pleases and thank yous. So I hope this little note and rambling thoughts was helpful for you today. If it was, put it in the comments below. Apply this in your salon and let me know how you get on. And if there's any other tips you want to share with other therapists, join our community in the comments below. And if you have a specific sales question, I'm over on Instagram at Spa Sales Queen. You can find me, and you can write in my DM and write me a specific sales question, or write on the comments even below, and I will get back to you and do my best to answer your question. And there's advice there because I love to promote sales. It's so important for you, the therapist, to avoid burnout, to increase your income, I like to see a raised standard in the whole level of professionalism in the industry. I would love the beauty spa industry to be respected a lot more, to be on par with like nursing, or almost like we're putting chemicals on people's skin. Like you have authority, you have so much training, you know what ingredients go into all these products, and you have so much knowledge about the body and the skin, and actually quite practical knowledge. Like people pay a fortune for like image consulting, especially if they're high profile. So like grooming and beauty is a big part of that, and top level business people will spend a lot on this because it portrays a certain standard. Having your nails done portrays a standard of grooming and hygiene. Having even men like getting their nails done, like you can't be doing a presentation and then be having grubby nails. People will look, they'll be distracted by it. You can't be a top CEO and then like go on this business vacation trip and have your flip-flops on or your sandals and your like horrible feet. It just looks like you're not paying attention to detail. And how are you going to run multi-billion companies and then be looking grubby when all you have to do is go down to your local salon? Like, it's an image thing. It's like people pay a fortune for stylists, and the stylist will be like, oh, you have this scarf, or it does something that seems very superficial, but it's the overall picture it adds to. It's the element that it's the overall image you're portraying. An image can literally break a sale, your image as well, for the therapist. So even that applies. The standard is high for therapists themselves. It's like the last thing you want to do is do your beauty on yourself if you've been treating clients all day, but unfortunately it's kind of part of the job. So always, if you're a manager, help your staff and do like employee incentives and let the staff do treatments on each other as well, especially like let the work experience or the training staff always work on each other and work on the like employee benefits or employee of the month type thing. Yes, so we will see in the comments below, and I hope this was helpful just to take note of manners and standards, and hopefully we will together raise that respect of therapists, because I think therapists are true healers. They hold space for somebody to relax. Like, it takes a lot of subtle knowledge and intuition and healing capacity. Like, you're literally a vessel for your clients to heal. Even if you're a holistic therapist and you're not so focused on the outward grooming as such, you're like, it's somatic. You're allowing people to like process their emotions and be in a safe, calm space, and they'll only get that from if you're regulated and safe as well as a therapist. So it's how you show up, and that can be communicated with in the language of basic manners. So until next time, thank you for listening. This was Kira, your spa fail queen, and I have other videos all about queen mindset and motherhood, femininity, so check them out in the other playlists, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.